Hi, everyone. Okay, this is Chainsaw Man, episode 8, Gunfire. This episode can be broke down into two sections. Two sections. A section where we had the conclusion for last week. Oh, by the way, the animation was insane in this episode, especially in the beginning. Himeno takes Denji to her apartment. You know the story. You know how she was going to say, I gotta have sex. And they don't. Which, confidentially, I think they should have. Based upon what happened later in this episode. So, they don't. But then her and Denji have breakfast. And it's time to make an alliance to have, she'll get Denji with Makima. And Denji will get Himeno with Aki. Okay. At that moment, when they made that alliance, I should have known something is up. Something, a big alarm went, woo, woo. A flag should have been hoisted from my head when I saw that scene. The rest of the episode goes weird. We see Makima. She's on a train with this guy. She's saying what she's gonna have for lunch, that stuff. Out of freaking nowhere, these guys come up, they stand up, and shoot them. Listen, this episode was like, and you got all these scenes with these people. This obviously is referencing the Gun Devil. That's what this is. But, you see, I have no idea who it is. And while this is all happening, we'll see Kobeni. She supposedly gets shot by this old lady who has a gun. But everybody has guns. It has something to do with the Gun Devil. The rest of the episode, they're eating at a ramen place. This dude who's on the side is saying, oh, this food tastes like shit. Happens to be the son of the guy from episode 1 who was getting Denji to kill devils? What? And then it gets weirder. And then he comes out with a gun. He shoots Denji. It was Denji, and he's shot in the head. And then he shot Himeno. And then, Aki brings out the Fox Devil. Guy comes out of that. He kills the Fox Devil. And he's got a weird... He kind of looks like Denji in a way. He's got a knife, a sword coming out of his head, his arms. Kind of similar. And the guy who was sitting there was saying to Denji, oh, the Gun Devil is out for your heart. And then it goes from that to he ends up fighting this dude, Aki. He's the only one who can fight him. He's able to use his sword to just curse him and almost kill him. Then this random girl who was in the intro shows up, blonde hair, and they continue fighting. Aki gets hurt, and Himeno tries to help, try to get out of the situation. And, well, it doesn't take a genius to figure out what's going to happen here. She uses all of her ghost devil powers to try to stop this, to kill this dude. This little girl brings out a snake? And then Aki looks behind him and he sees that Himeno was gone. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Now, I haven't read the manga, so I don't know what happens. If Makima is dead, okay, now I'm pretty sure, I am pretty sure Himino is gone from watching this episode. And I'm gonna put spoilers in the title because, you know. But it was a great episode. Animation was spectacular as usual. The music was great. How much of a death flag can you get in the beginning? And then this happens. I'm a loss for words. Because here's the thing. If they're dead, I'm like, okay. Question. How in God's name is Denji, Power, and Aki going to fight the Gun Devil by themselves? That's the one thing I don't understand. Like, okay. Like, really? Logic dictates that I'm going to state this. Not everyone's dead. I'm not. Sorry, I ain't buying that bullcrap. Not one bit. Oh, Himino. She's probably gone. But Makima and the rest that were shot? That's ridiculous. You're basically telling me the only people who are around who have the capabilities to fight the Gun Devil is Denji, Power, and Aki. That's it. Their team has been ceremoniously wiped out. This is episode 8. That makes sense. Listen, I might be delirious here, but this is like beyond what you would think. Now, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but this sounds really ridiculous. Because I can understand Himino. She basically sacrificed her entire body to use the Ghost Devil to try to save Aki. That I understand. But you're telling me random dudes, random old ladies, and random dudes on a freaking train being controlled by the Gun Devil kill off possibly an important character in episode 8. So you're telling me that Denji got a death flag and Himino got a death flag? By the way, Denji's not dead. There's no way I believe that. Not for a split second. The freaking show is called Chainsaw Man. Get the out of here with that shit. But this really threw me for a loop. I mean, I saw the title, Gunfire, so... But at least to say, this is pretty extreme. Very extreme. It's very. Because basically what I'm reading into this is that we have 3 characters who could beat the Gun Devil now. And that's if they survive. Because now they're at the mercy of this little girl and this dude. I have to believe one of the 2 of them is the Gun Devil. That is what I'm believing here. And I may be... Because that girl's controlling a snake, so I don't think she's the Gun Devil. What I think it is that guy is the Gun Devil, but for some reason he's not using guns. And like I said before, great episode, but it's so more just a complete 180 from last week. A complete 180. And I'm like, unbelievable. It's unbelievable because to me, it's like, okay, Gun Devil shows up. He literally, let's not sugarcoat this. He murked. They murked the entire team. Makima. Hibino, even though she didn't do anything. And Himino. The only ones left are Denji, Power, and Aki. How in God's name are they going to survive that? I don't know. This just seems so... My mind is gone as far as the show is concerned. My mind is in the stratosphere. And this is episode 8, so we got... I think this is going to be a 2-core Chainsaw Man. I'm not really sure. I don't think it's going to continue into the winter. So... People who read the manga, just ask me this one simple question. Tell me, is there more than just 3 people, meaning Denji, Aki, and Power, that are focused on in the next couple episodes? Please. If you're telling me the only 3 people remaining in this manga after this episode onward are those 3, and everyone else is dead, and no one else shows up to help them, I'm calling bullshit. This is Bankai 922, flabbergasted, awestruck, and just scratching his head saying, what the hell is going on? See you guys later. Peace.